What's up, Blaze? Boy, do I have a funny story to share with you girls, so let's go. So here I am, you girls, I've been divorced about 2 years now. I didn't hear anything from the ex. It was the best days of my life. I bought my house and I'm living my best life. And my girlfriend calls me up because, we all have that friend. She calls me up and she goes to me, "You're not going to believe what I saw on Facebook." I was like, "What'd you see?" She was like, "I saw your ex's girl, whatever the hell she is, she just had a baby." And I was like, "Holy shit, he just had a baby at 50 years old. Oh my God, the guy's changing diapers while your girl had her bags packed. We were going to Jamaica, baby. Let's get it." That's right, me and my kids. And I was like, "I don't give a shit." I was like, "Don't send me these messages. I could care less what she's doing." Anyway, we come back from Jamaica, and I go into my mailbox and long and behold, I see a postcard. And what's on that postcard is my ex-husband, the baby, and that thing that he picked up from the streets of the Bronx that nobody wanted, and who's it coming from? Of course, Sissy herself, because she's the devil, I was like, this woman got some goddamn nerve, I'm over here, trying to raise her niece and nephew all alone and she wants to prod me. I was like, no problem, game on, baby. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself and I let it go. A couple of months go by and my ex-mother-in-law calls me. "I haven't heard from this woman for the past 2 years." And I said, "Hello?" She goes, "Listen, I've been wanting to talk to you." She goes, "But I'm scared to talk to you because if you tell my son, she was like, he's going to eliminate me." And she was on the payroll because they're all on the payroll in that family. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Whoo, thanks God I got out of that, you girls. Anyway, I said to her, "Yeah, sure, come over." So she comes over the house, and I remember, you girls, when I was married, I had given my paycheck to my ex. I slaved over his family and all this. And I said to him, "I would like a pair of red bottoms for my birthday." And he said to me, "Red bottoms is for spoiled little wives." And I said, "Screw you." So now your girl has 8 pairs of red bottoms over there and I post pictures online and everybody's watching. Yes, they are, baby. Anyway, you girls, so I said to my ex-mother-in-law, she was sitting here, I said, "I have a fucking idea in my head," not to her. I said, "I'm going to put on my red bottoms and I'll put on a fly outfit," you know what I mean? And I told her, "I'm going to give you some shoes that match just mine." They were my daughter's shoes because she's a size 6 like my daughter. So I made my ex-mother-in-law wear red bottoms too, So we're sitting there and I tell my daughter, "Take this picture." So me and my ex-mother-in-law were sitting there, we're taking a picture with our red bottoms on, and I make a sign and not on that sign it says Team Kansas and she can't read English. She has no idea what the fuck she's holding, I take a picture and I make it a postcard. I send it to Sissy and I send it to the ex himself too. Yes, I did, honey. You're not playing with me, you girls. I want you girls to listen to these stories. I know they're funny, but this shit happened to me. With that said, you girls, I want you also to know that, your next move matters more than your last mistake. So you go out there, you serve these people their karma, let them know you're not the one. Let's get it.